All right, y'all, before we get into the video, I just want to tell you about my other two channels that I have. One is Toya CTV. I'm a big fan of reaction channels, so I decided to start my own. So I react to TV shows and movies. And yeah, so check that one out. And then the next one is Toya C Lifestyle, where I do my vlogs and I also post some plant based eating as well from things I've seen and things I've tried. And the link to both of these channels are in the description below. Now, let's get back to the video. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Her Styles TV. I'm back with another video, and today we're using a new product, this Curl Mix Wash and Go system. Now, this is my first time using this. This is my client's first time using this. She brought it to me because she was like, I want to try this because I want to do a wash and go, and they say it's good for wash and goes. And I'm one of those stylists that if you bring in a product, I will use it. If I look at it, see, okay, this will be good. I'm not gonna turn you down. I will use it. Even though I have my own products in the salon, I will use it. So after shampooing her and conditioning her with the 1 and 2, and the 2 is the conditioner, you put her under the dryer for a deep conditioning treatment. Then the 3 and 4 is the moisturizer and the gel. And I used the products as instructed on the back since this was my first time using it. So while I was using it, I'm looking, because the moisturizer, of course, is white and the gel is clear, but it's not a clear. So as I'm using it, I'm looking like it's not really absorbing in her hair because it was kind of sitting on top of it. But I was like, let's trust the process. Like I always tell my clients, trust the process. Because usually when I do a wash and go, or I like to call it in my salon, define your curls, I use a mousse, a styling mousse, and a little bit of gel. So that's the moisturizer. You see how white it is. And the reason why I'm using, I guess, so much, because it wasn't really clumping her curls together. You'll see once I let this section go, see, it was like not really clumping her curls together. Then I went with the gel because it said to pair these two together. So I did the gel and did it as I usually do, and it still wasn't giving me that pop like I'm used to seeing when I'm doing a wash and go on a client. But like I said, I'm trusting the process, and as I let the curls go, they were forming a little bit more, but not the full potential of her natural curl. So she just said, keep going. We're just going to see how it look in the end. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to keep going, and we're going to see what it look like at the end.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain.
all finished putting it in, and I'm just showing you each of the products. It was a 4-part system, and like I said, I did each step as instructed on the back. And like I said, we're gonna see what happened to the end. So I put her under the dryer for about 30 minutes, and as you can see, when I pulled her from under the dryer, it still had this white cast on it. It was a very crunchy as, I mean, not like normal as when I do it. So I tried to go through, I sprayed a little water on each little piece, not each and every piece, but on the pieces that were very white, and kind of tried to get the whiteness down on it, and then finished as normal. But we're thinking, and I'm thinking, that I put a little bit too much product on it. But like I said, it wasn't clumping the curls together or defining the curls, giving the curls its full potential like normal. I've done a wash and go on her hair before, and her curls do pop, okay? They pop. But this time they wasn't really popping like normal. But we finished it. She was like, I'll just see how it looks tomorrow or the next day, and I'll go from there. So she was like, I just wanted to try it and use it, and I wanted you to do it on me. So that was it. So we're coming to the end of the video, you guys. Thank you for watching to the end. I greatly appreciate it. Now you know that sometimes us stylists, things don't come out perfect, but that's okay. And as long as a client is satisfied. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't followed yet. Hit that notification bell. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at HerStyles with the Z15. And don't forget to keep being you, doing you for you, because if you don't do it, nobody else will. And I'll see y'all on the next one. God bless.